Tonight is expected to be full of fun, but just for the safety of the public, the Alachua County Sheriff's Office and UPD will be here tonight to monitor the show. In combination with community organizations and GPD, it helps these kids stay away from the criminal elements. Aside from this no trespassing sign right here, there are no postings that say the house is for sale, and so far we haven't seen any movement inside the house. However, if you look over here, there is still the police caution tape that's left here a year after the crime. One of the reasons UF is considered such a military-friendly school is because they have 4 branches in their ROTC program.
WFT's Ashlyn Reese joins us now live in the newsroom with more.
Of course, there's no free lunch. UF students have prepaid through activity fees. Well, guys, not that I spend all my time thinking about eggnog and gingerbread, but I'm pretty sure my brain would light up like a Christmas tree. There's poor funding for programs that help adults with autism once they leave the education system. The terrorist group has released a kill list that includes names, addresses, and photos of U.S. service members. North Central Florida saw the heat index stay above 100 for most of the day. In the race for the White House, the talk today is about a private dinner this week in Washington where the topic was how to stop Donald Trump. And it will be just as hot tomorrow. WUFT's Kayla Kowalik joins us live from the newsroom. The gloomy atmosphere matches the mood. Off a dead-end dirt road near Belle, Florida sits the house where the lives of 6 children were taken by their own grandfather. 1 year ago, Don Spirit shot them all. No one escaped. When deputies arrived, they found Sarah Spirit's body outside, and as they tracked her dad moving to the backyard, they heard his final shot.
Well, being one of the first ones to be on scene and being at the scene and going inside, I mean, it's still as clear as it was back, a year ago.
Others later said Don Spirit was refusing to take his bipolar meds, was smoking spice those days, and was angry his daughter might be involved with drugs and prostitution. Aside from this no trespassing sign right here, there are no postings that say the house is for sale, and so far we haven't seen any movement inside the house. However, if you look over here, there is still the police caution tape that's left here a year after the crime. 1 year later, everyone remembers that tragic day, but few want to talk about it.
I just remember being at a baseball practice, and a friend of mine was coming to baseball from that way, and we know a guy around here, he's a cop, and he came flying through Belle, and that's when everybody had found out about it.
One neighbor who declined to go on camera told me that the shooting is a tragedy that needs to be left in the past.
The community has gotten to the point where it's no disrespect. I mean, our thoughts and prayers are still with the family and all that. It just, everyone's just trying to move forward the best they can.
Well, WUFT's Ashlyn Reese met a young woman who does her best to spread that joy year-round.
We all have those defining moments that change the course of our lives. For Cassie Emery, hers was cancer. A junior health education and behavior major at the University of Florida, Emery enjoys playing sports, spending time at her sorority, and has recently discovered a new passion.
We are basically trying to spread the word on UF campus of what bone marrow is and how you donate and the importance of becoming part of the registry.
Emery is now an ambassador for Gift of Life, a program who finds people willing to enroll in a bone marrow registry who may be contacted to donate to a cancer patient. When Emery was a freshman, her mom was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. She can clearly remember the call she got from her stepdad.
The first thing he told me not to do is Google it, and the first thing I did was Google it because I had no idea what it was. And crazy things come up, like don't ever Google it when you're not supposed to.
Emery's mom was transported to UF Health Shands for treatment, and after 5 rounds of chemo, it was decided she would need a stem cell transplant. Many think the process requires a giant needle to be inserted into the pelvic bone. However, that is not always the case.
Still do that today, but more commonly we collect the stem cells from the blood.
In this procedure, the white blood cells are taken from the donor. The red blood cells and plasma are then returned. Eventually, her mom would find that donor through Gift of Life. This video of her mother meeting her donor is shown at presentations Emery gives to encourage people to join the registry. Emery joined AD-Pi as a freshman, and with her connection to the Greek life, she has been able to find hundreds of people to donate to the registry. At a presentation at Pi Kappa Alpha at the University of Florida, 100 men signed up for the registry. Male ages 18 to 25 are the most ideal donors, making the members of the fraternity perfect candidates.
There are too many people out there that are suffering right now and that don't have the opportunity to get matched with somebody.
After the meetings, Emery takes the swabs, seals them in a kit, and sends it to be processed. The swabbing process involves 4 swabs of the donor's cheek, quick and painless. However, each kit costs $60 to process.
We need a fundraise and we need to earn the money for the people that we swab because it is crucial that you have money to test these kits.
If anyone still needs to be convinced of a good reason to donate, Leah Parker has that reason.
I think about him and I start crying because I seriously, without him, I wouldn't be here today.
Although cancer is not often considered a blessing, for Emery, it is the silver lining that led her to saving lives. Ashlyn Reese, WUFT News.